John Oliver, surprise. A Days of Our Lives guest star role. After going nuclear on President Trump and Fox News' Jesse Watters for spreading conspiracy theories about vandals harming the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool and previously announcing a 3-episode arc on the ABC soap, General Hospital, John Oliver revealed on Sundays, last week tonight, that he'll also be appearing in a week of episodes on the NBC soap, Days of Our Lives. Oliver said he was filled with scorching hot jealousy when he learned that ESPN pundit Stephen A. Smith had made appearances as the character, Brick, on General Hospital for the last decade. To be clear, soap opera acting is not my plan B, explained Oliver. I simply offered my hypothetical acting abilities to any soap that would meet my terms, which were, I wanted to play a character with a ridiculous name, I wanted a juicy storyline like murder or slapping, and I wanted a dramatic close-up of my face. Well, I'm thrilled to announce that I have an update. And then, the reveal. I am happy to say that I've already taped a week of episodes on Days of Our Lives, which is clearly a huge honor. It's been home to some of the most renowned soap opera actors, like Deidre Hall, Susan Seaforth Hayes and John Aniston, he said, adding, it's also featured guest appearances from legends like Dick Van Dyke, Betty White and now me. Oliver's episodes of General Hospital will air on July 2nd, 3 and 4, while his episodes of Days of Our Lives will run August 11th, 12 and 14. In a move that blurs the lines between political satire and daytime drama, John Oliver has taken his comedic obsession with soap operas to its logical and wildly entertaining conclusion. On a recent episode of Last Week Tonight, the host revealed a double-barreled surprise. He has not only taped a 3-episode arc on General Hospital but has also secretly filmed a week of episodes on Days of Our Lives. This announcement goes beyond a simple celebrity cameo. It is a meticulously crafted piece of performance art that addresses jealousy, leverages media commentary, and fulfills a very specific set of acting demands. The genesis of a soap opera dream. The journey into the world of melodrama began not with a desire for an Emmy, but with envy. Oliver admitted to being filled with scorching hot jealousy upon learning that ESPN pundit Stephen A. Smith had been making appearances as the character, Brick, on General Hospital for the last decade. This admission framed his entry into the genre not as a desperate bid for relevance, but as a calculated move to secure a legacy that he felt was unfairly occupied by a sports commentator. Unlike typical guest stars who might simply accept a role, Oliver approached this with the precision of a negotiator. He stated that he offered his hypothetical acting abilities to any soap that would meet his specific terms. The requirements were as follows: a character with a ridiculous name, a juicy storyline involving something like murder or slapping, and a dramatic close-up of his face. This criteria highlights Oliver's understanding of the soap opera aesthetic: over-the-top names, high-stakes drama, and the iconic freeze-frame reaction shot. The General Hospital arc, dates and expectations. While the announcement came as a surprise to viewers, the taping schedule suggests Oliver has been busy. His episodes of General Hospital are set to air on July 2nd, 3, and 4. Given that Stephen A. Smith has a recurring role on the show, Oliver's decision to target this specific program suggests a playful rivalry with the sports world. It also signifies the show's willingness to embrace mainstream pop culture figures, a tradition that has included various athletes and musicians over the years. The Days of Our Lives revelation, a greater honor? The most significant shock, however, came when Oliver announced that he had also taped a week of episodes on Days of Our Lives, scheduled to air on August 11th, 12, and 14. Oliver framed this as clearly a huge honor, paying homage to the show's storied history and legendary cast members like Deidre Hall, Susan Seaforth Hayes, and the late John Aniston. By mentioning these titans of daytime television, Oliver legitimized his presence among them, placing his guest appearance in the context of legends like Dick Van Dyke, Betty White and now me. The subtext. A weapon against news media to view this purely as a career pivot would be to miss the satirical context. Just before this announcement, Oliver had gone nuclear on President Trump and Fox News' Jesse Watters regarding their conspiracy theories about vandals harming the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. This context is crucial. Oliver often uses the lighter segments of his show as a release valve against the heavy political news. By choosing soap operas, which are often dismissed by elites as lowbrow or frivolous, Oliver is making a statement about the nature of reality and performance. If news networks like Fox News can present theatrical conspiracy theories as fact, Oliver's response is to embrace the theater explicitly. He is essentially saying, if you want drama, I will give you real drama, complete with slap fighting and dramatic close-ups, rather than the fictional drama you present as news. The role of hyper-specificity. Oliver's terms for the role are perhaps the most creative part of this endeavor. The demand for a ridiculous name suggests a character that leans into the campy nature of soaps. It is reminiscent of other comedic actors who have taken on dramatic roles, like David Hasselhoff in the SpongeBob musical, leaning into the absurdity while respecting the medium. The demand for a juicy storyline and a dramatic close-up ensures that his performance will be a visual meme, providing endless material for future Last Week Tonight segments. John Oliver's DOOL soap opera appearances are more than just a publicity stunt. They represent a creative strategy that combines his personal interests with his public persona. By stepping into the world of Salem and Port Charles, Oliver is not just acting, he is engaging in a meta-commentary on media, performance, and the blurred lines between news and entertainment. His willingness to commit to taping a full week on Days of Our Lives and 3 episodes on General Hospital demonstrates a respect for the craft that is often lacking in guest appearances by celebrities. Oliver is not just showing up to play himself, he is actively building a character according to his own specifications. As fans await the summer air dates, one thing is clear. John Oliver is about to become the most talked about character on daytime television, all while reminding us that sometimes the best way to fight absurdity is to embrace it fully.